A frequent foul odor and evidence of sewage discharge from properties located on Millionaire Street, Virgin Gorda, continue to pose health risks to residents and visitors. This vexing issue was raised by Sister Island's manager at the BVI Towers Board, Shireen Flax Charles, during a committee meeting held to discuss the Virgin Gorda Infrastructural Rehabilitation Project at the Flax Administrative Complex in Spanish Town on Wednesday, May 21st.
Mr. O'Neill touched on it a little bit in the southern area of the valley, but we also have a situation here with this drain that leads down this road. A lot of residents and businesses are turning pipes into this drain with raw sewage and other effluent from their businesses. It creates a very bad image for us because the town center, basically with the Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbor, is where all our tourists come into. That is something that needs to be looked at. We have gone so far, and your PS and so forth will be getting a memo from our director as it relates to that. But that is an issue that needs to be looked at. I know that there are supposed to be laws on the books to cover these things, and we need to police it a little bit more because we've seen what happens, and in the recent rains week before, we saw a lot of that stuff on the roadway in front of the Yacht Harbor's gates. So that is a major concern, not only with the solid waste that comes out, but the stench is oftentimes unbearable. We walk in the Yacht Harbor and we sometimes have to close our offices because it is that bad. So I can imagine those persons that are paying, thousands of dollars on a charter yacht or hundreds of thousands on a mega yacht. Those are things that we also need to look at a lot more closely because we're having a serious problem now on Virgin Gorda as it relates to sewage disposal.
Minister Vanterpool responded to other issues raised during the public meeting, which included a call for a balance between development and environmental preservation along the Spanish Town coastline. One resident complained about a water puddle that obstructs access on the St. Thomas dock for ferry passengers entering or leaving Virgin Gorda whenever it rains. And District Representative Ralph O'Neill made another appeal for guardrails to be installed along the road in Long Bay up to Cedar Hill, leading to Hog Heaven.
To hear and to see, in fact, with my own eyes this afternoon as I looked and did see some drainage directly from some properties onto the road exposed was disappointing to me also. And I noted it to my team as we did the walk along the road. So we're going to look at that a little closely.
Another point of interest raised at the meeting was a possible undermining of the 200-year-old Valley Methodist Church by water seeping in from adjacent public drains.